I'm Accurator. I'm gonna do some more Run and Bun Nuzlocking today. Go through this real quick. Last night I spent most time preparing the upcoming battles. I was about to go into the gym right here. I think I made mostly safe lines for everything. And to that end, let me prepare the team I was going to be using for the first battle. That first battle is this one, Battle Girl Laura. Do you know the route here? I want to make sure that I don't, like, muck this up. Alright, I think I did the correct thing here. But just in case, let me see who that is. Laura. Alright, good. So Laura leads with the Riolu, who will use Force Palm against me. That is fine, I have a health Cherry Berry, so the returning Force Palm will never kill. Or I just crit. That expedites things a bit. Alright. Let me double check if that changes anything. Probably not, but just in case. I think it doesn't. I think I still go for the same line, because now especially Stuffle will just bulk up. Or at least there's an equal chance to bulk up into Body Slam there. So I bring in the crew, who has a... Okay, well that is unfortunate. Alright, I hope it's not a double para then. Because Bubble Beam is a clean 2-hit KO. I think I forgot about that Citrus Berry, and no, I think even through the Citrus Berry it was a clean 2-hit KO. Let me get the ruler just in case. That is... Ooh, that is tricky. Yeah, because Body Slam on a crit deals at most 27, so this is in range. And on the flip side, my Bubble Beam should be 2-hit KO. Alright, I have a steer, and it should not be too big of an issue. It should be fully riskless this way, so... which is Tortuga coming in on the slam, and in case he gets para, I have the berry. So here it becomes a Force Palm, which never kills, considering he's at like 58% HP or something, 32 probably. Actually, Brine Aqua Jet might do the trick, but in any case, I can brine here. Yeah, that is fine. I have a Cherry Berry as insurance. I was gonna Aqua Jet here in case of a first para, but because there wasn't one, I was free to do this instead. And from here I switch to Eel, who cannot be paralyzed considering it's an electric type. And who can finish this off with a Shockwave. And that was a riskless line. And finally, in comes the Mankey, who is gonna click probably Outrage or Thrash. Regardless, Delcatty comes in and is safe to fake out it. Because it will never be 1-hit KO'd from the Outrage or the Thrash. So, switch him in. Yeah, outrage. I'm gonna click fake out. And that is pretty sure that's like basically a max roll. Doesn't matter, wake up, slap kills, whatever the range was. And I still have that ruler up. Let me remove it. Just don't need it anymore. Alright, that was battle 1. Battle 2 is probably riskless, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm gonna assume... Yeah, okay, as long as... yeah. Okay, yeah, that is a 2 after. That makes sense. I think that battle in particular is really safe thanks to... what's his face? Fletchinder. And I don't have that. But it's fine. Okay, so for this one, he's gonna knock off, alright? That is unfortunate, but not a big deal. I'm just gonna pluck, get rid of its berry, basically heal to full, and pluck again after, and be basically safe in terms of damage. Yeah, so this is effectively the same line I had, just with a different mon doing the first battle. I'm battle ready, of course. So now in comes the Heracross. Oops. That was not what I was supposed to do. The Heracross on a... yeah, probably sees a kill with Pin Missile. Wingspan can come in and take that decently easy, and the Intimidate should neuter its damage enough to where I shouldn't be too scared. As long as Staravia is above 36 HP now, he will never die to a follow-up Pin Missile, assuming 5 critical hit max rolls, which, let's be frank, that is insanely low odds. I'm saying that. Okay, this should generally be safe. I had, if it's above 36, I should be fine. And it is, so... okay, yeah, no, it's Rock Smash is the better move. That's probably what I had. Yeah, okay. Aerial Ace. Okay, it was a roll, but even if it was a low roll there, I had Quick Attack to finish it off. Alright, save Battle 2. Battle 3 is against the Makuhita, the Mankey, and the Ledian. Bunny Hop is a guaranteed kill with Fake Out plus Wake Up Slap. I think technically that could also have been a double battle. If you, like, approach that a little higher. Is healed right? Yeah, okay. I wanted to double check. Alright, so Fake Out. I outspeed, so their Fake Out will not happen. They see that I can kill, so they're gonna Bullet Punch me. I counteract that with Wake Up Slap, and the Bullet Punch is not enough for me to worry about the damage. In comes the Mankey. Pardon me. The Mankey here is gonna Power Up Punch, because that's the highest damaging move it has. I bring in Scotland Yard, who can take that just fine. Is not really scared of the Power Punch, and crucially clicks Absorb here because it's slower, and that makes sure that it doesn't come into scary reversal range. That looks to be about 40% left. Come on, calculator, work with me here. 41%, sure. Alright, so reversal on a +2. Technically, a crit cannot kill. So it might be a little lower if I'm gonna assume 35. Okay, a crit reversal might kill, but it should probably be fine. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I assumed a very low range, which wasn't the case there. So no issues whatsoever. And absorb, retaliates, and KOs. Alright. That was probably a slightly less risky line by going for Seadra there, but Finally, in comes Ledian. Ledian here is going to be using Ice Punch. I'm gonna switch to Ponyta, who can take the Ice Punch just fine. And 2 KOs with Flame Wheel. And if the Flame Body procs, it might even 1 KO. Okay, yeah, it sees that I can kill, and that Flame Body proc basically seals the deal. With a bit of Burn Chip, it's barely gonna live, it's fine. I'm just gonna click Stomp because it doesn't really matter here. And that was basically a riskless line. I probably could have made it less risky with Seadra against the Mankey, but it's fine. Be safe here. Yeah, this one, and then here. That is probably where it would double value, right? Is there an alternate route that would solve that? I think this might be... Yeah, okay. This is how you fix that. I'm gonna assume it is, but just in case. Christian, yeah, alright. So, Meditite against Bunny Hop. I outspeed with Fake Out. That crit is irrelevant, because regardless of what happens, Delcatty here KOs with Wake Up Slap. In should come the... It might be Girder, it might be Machoke. But I think it's Machoke all the time. Oh, it's Girder. It's all killing roll. Okay. I'm gonna... Because this will always now low sweep. I'm gonna switch in... Whoa, oh man, this is not how I expected it to go. I think my original plan still works here. Oh yeah, I remember now why. I'm gonna switch in Roselia on the low sweep. And here, it should click Bulldoze most of the time, and therefore Wingspan has a free switch in. Getting an Intimidate off, and then... Let's see if I'm right. I'm right, good. So now it is going to low sweep again. And then I'm gonna switch in... Yeah. Seadra switches in. Even at -1, it still outspeeds the Girder and can therefore Bubble Beam without much trouble. And Bubble Beam is a clean 2-hit KO. With the second low sweep, that is annoying, because now a crit low sweep will kill most of the time. And the other annoying thing is, Staravia is barely slower. I think I had an alternate route that was still safe, but I don't remember what it was. Oh, that was it. Yeah, no, the alternate was to switch in Printblup here, because the damage roll, he's a little above. Yeah, because of Clear Body, this is safe switch in. And I can Bubble Beam. It sees that I can kill, which is fine. And I'm gonna Aqua Jet to finish it off. Alright. One of the two problems, one of the two crises averted. In comes the Machoke, who on a crit kills Catan here. And that is fine because Staravia is still at full health and will never die to a Vital Throw. Still gonna go for this line though, I think. No, I'm gonna go for what I originally had intended, which is that Monopoly comes in on the resisted Vital Throw. Shouldn't take too much. A fair bit. Facade here deals at most 27. But I think it's gonna bulk up here. Oh no, it doesn't, because it sees that I can do it. So it's gonna Facade me here. And that is fine. A crit would have killed, but let's be honest, Mills Landed isn't gonna do an awful lot. I do have it, like, in line for the 6th fight, but yeah. Alright, that's Christian done. And finally, Binary, I've got a line for as well, but for now, let's lead this off. Double check. Yeah. That was where Christian was, so yeah, alright. This should be Takao. Alright, Breloom. I'm gonna Flame Wheel once. It sees a kill thanks to alright, that just makes the risk with chess incredibly low. Like, basically none. Because now Mach Punch, yeah, it brings me in Orn range, but that's it. So what's gonna happen now, double checking that I have that correct. Mienfu against Ponyta sees a kill now with Rock Slide, and Rock Slide only. That means I can't switch in. Oh, it sees been. What? That is not what I was expecting. It's fine. I'm gonna keep it switched in then for now. Is it because I outspeed and when I kill? It is. Ah, gotcha. I'm gonna just take the fake out. Get the flame body proc, perfect. That was basically why I did it. And that basically removes all risk. I'm just gonna switch to Catan, who can take the incoming jump kick just fine. Especially considering the burn. So I'm just gonna Bubble Beam twice and then finish it off with an Aqua Jet. Yeah, when you make these plans, you basically have to assume worst case scenarios, of course. There's a lot of luck on my side right now that made it a lot easier than it needed to be. It's probably why Turtwig is considered good, because it basically removes a lot of risk. So this is going to be another fake out. I think then Seadra is a safe switch in. Yeah, it is. So Seadra is going to come in, take the fake out just fine. And from there on, it's going to Drain Punch. I have a 2-hit KO on Mienfoo with Bubble Beam, even through Drain Punch healing, with one exception. If I min-roll twice, which this isn't, and this crits max rolls, I would not have a kill. At worst, I deal 67% damage, and this is above 67%. Let me double check with the ruler. Yeah, that's easily above below 67. So I Bubble Beam for the KO. All right, save battle. And now there's one more between me and Brawly. And there's the final battle. Here we go. So in comes the Kecleon. I'm going to Dragon Rage. And he should always... Oh, he Shadow Punches me. That is not what I was expecting. It's fine, but not what I was expecting. Especially considering... I guess it saw a higher roll on Shadow Punch than on Dizzy Punch. Huh. Okay, so here... Golett sees a kill with Shadow Punch or Mega Punch. Definitely Shadow Punch, probably Mega Punch too. No, yeah, it's that. Definitely Shadow Punch, probably Mega Punch too. So it's gonna use either of those moves, and I could switch in Wingspan for that, but I'm gonna switch in Checkers. It's gonna take one of those just fine. Mega Punch is the better outcome, for sure. Then, that is why. Alright. I'm going to be using Brine. Because that deals about 50% damage. And he will be using Drain Punch. And we'll keep using Drain Punch here. I'm gonna switch out to Seadra, who can take the Drain Punch and kills with Bubble Beam, regardless of how much he heals here. Alright. This should bring in Hakamo. Because that outdamages me slightly as opposed to Pignite. Yeah. Hakamo here is going to be using Dragon Breath. The Dragon Breath on a crit, I outspeed, and at most it deals 33% damage, so I can use a Twister without much issue. Yeah, and then uses Dragon Breath. In fact, I can just use another here. Alright, this is a much safer line than I had in mind, but it works, so I don't mind. Oh, flinch. That makes it especially trivial. Uses Protect. Not gonna do anything. And it's gonna use Protect, which is not gonna do anything. Alright, so here is... Okay. This is completely different than what I had in mind, but it's not an issue. the incoming Pig Knight sees a kill with Arm Thrust or Takedown, and maybe Incinerate. Double checking Incinerate. No, not Incinerate. So it's gonna Arm Thrust or it's gonna Takedown. Print Plub, when it is above 50% HP, always 1v1s the Pig Knight. Alright. A 5-hit critical hit Arm Thrust. Because of the Oranberry, will not kill anyway. So I'm gonna Bubble Beam in return. And an Aqua Jet that follows it up will finish off the Pig Knight. Okay, that just trivializes things a lot. And it saves me an Oranberry. Nice. And that's everyone but Brawly. That but Brawly is an issue though, because that is where runs go to die. So let's go look at it, because this is gonna be the big one.